In the business world, the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield. Successful investing takes time, discipline, and patience. No matter how great the talent or effort, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. I never attempt to make money on the stock market. I buy on the assumption that they could close the market the next day and not reopen it for 5 years. An investor should act as though he had a lifetime decision card with just 20 punches on it. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. Investing is not a game where the guy with the 160 IQ beats the guy with 130 IQ. There is nothing wrong with a know-nothing investor who realizes it. The problem is when you are a know-nothing investor but you think you know something. Buy a stock the way you would buy a house. Understand and like it such that you'd be content to own it in the absence of any market. It's better to have a partial interest in the Hope Diamond than to own all of a rhinestone. Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you are doing. Wide diversification is only required when investors do not understand what they are doing. American business, and consequently a basket of stocks, is virtually certain to be worth far more in the years ahead. I won't say if my candidate doesn't win, and probably half the time they haven't, I'm going to take my ball and go home. Widespread fear is your friend as an investor because it serves up bargain purchases. Whether we're talking about socks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it is marked. Most people get interested in stocks when everyone else is. The time to get interested is when no one else is. You can't buy what is popular and do well. After 25 years of buying and supervising a great variety of businesses, Charlie Munger and I have not learned how to solve difficult business problems. What we have learned is to avoid them. You do things when the opportunities come along. I've had periods in my life when I've had a bundle of ideas come along, and I've had long dry spells. If I get an idea next week, I'll do something. If not, I won't do a damn thing. If past history was all that is needed to play the game of money, the richest people would be librarians. Money is not everything. Make sure you earn a lot before speaking such nonsense. Today people who hold cash equivalents feel comfortable. They shouldn't. They have opted for a terrible long-term asset, one that pays virtually nothing and is certain to depreciate in value.